half-hitch adventurer here. Today's adventure entails hopefully getting to a completely frozen over lake at over 12,000 feet here in the Colorado Rockies. Unfortunately, my adventure has not started off to plan. The road ended almost 2 miles short of the trailhead, so I'm slogging up a snowmobile track. I've seen a couple tracked vehicles go by, really considering sticking out my thumb and trying to hitchhike. Well, here's where I leave the snowmobile track. From here on, it looks like I'll be breaking through my own snow. I only expect it to get more difficult as we go. I have about 2,000 feet elevation gain to go, and I don't know, only about 3 hours to do it. I better get going. Well, I've made it to the trail, and I'm definitely the first one to be on this trail, at least since the most recent storms. What that means is I get to walk through about 8 inches of fresh powder. I do have a pair of snowshoes attached to my backpack right now, and you may be thinking, why the hell are you not wearing them? But unfortunately, I don't think they're big enough. I don't think they'd actually keep me on top of the snow. I would just be plowing through the snow with snowshoes on now. Everything about winter camping is more difficult and more dangerous. From every single step you take, to cooking dinner, to staking down your tent, it's all a lot more difficult. But in spite of that, I think there's something just so special about it. It's so quiet. There's no bugs, no bears to be worried about, less people. But I slog on. I packed myself some fresh pizza for lunch. It's a little squished. My lake should be right at the base of these mountains. I think I'm gonna make it. Even though the lake's just up there, I think I'm gonna have to call it quits. I'm in about 2 feet of powder now, and every step's so hard. I'm worried it's getting late and dark, and I really don't want to sit up my tent in the dark. I found myself a little clearing here, so I'm gonna put on my snowshoes and stomp out a little tent pad. Well, I enjoyed a pretty cotton candy sunset while I finished setting up my tent. You can see I covered the bottom with snow. I'm trying to prevent wind from coming up into my tent. This is a trekking pole tent, so it uses tension. It's pretty impressive that it works actually in the snow. But the trick is you gotta let the stakes freeze a little bit in the ground before you put the trekking poles and put all the tension there. And it works great. The real trick to melting snow is to make sure you have some extra water. It'll really speed up the process. Tonight for dinner, I'm thinking I'll have some stir-fried ramen. Here, we have some Spam, shallots, and garlic, K-pop Demon Hunters ramen, a lime, some extra sauce, and some cornstarch to thicken it all up. Yeah, I reckon it'll be good. I'm gonna get myself some hot cocoa. It's chilly out. Oh man, That looks good. Whew, I'm hungry. Let's squeeze up a little lime in here. Oh yeah. Some more fresh ingredients really would be great in this. But man, can't complain. I'm currently quite chilly, but I have a full belly. Hopefully I warm up in a little bit in the sleeping bag. I'm going to watch The Martian and head to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. The low last night was 12 degrees. That's pretty chilly. Right now it's about 23 degrees. I'm going to leave my tent set up here and proceed to hike up onto that lake. I think I have about 3/4 of a mile to go, and then I'll return and have some yummy breakfast. Should be biscuits and gravy. This is the first clear ground I've seen this whole trip. And you see these little tracks? Those are pica. They live in these rocks. They store flowers all summer, preparing for the winter. And there's actually a little bugger right down here. Don't know if you can see him. He's right there. Cute little guy, little fluff ball. This gully here has had snow fall through it like an avalanche, and it's buried the trail really deep. In some places it's like 3.5 feet. The best thing I've found is to walk on the very edge here, and it's a little more scary but not as deep. But, whew, tough going. I'm on my way down now, and I've been hearing what I think are controlled avalanche blasts. Pretty eerie thing to hear. My lovely girlfriend baked up some cookies for me for this trip, but they're a little bit squished. For my very late brunch, I'm going to be having biscuits and gravy. I've got my homemade biscuits here. I've got pre-cooked sausage, flour and seasoning, and then in here I have half and half and butter. All right, let's let this simmer and thicken a little bit. All right, we got sausage going in. Got the biscuits going in. I've got a mocha to go with it. Some deer or elk walked up this mountain. Why? Looks so hard. You can see the trail starts here, goes up, curves over here, goes up here, and across. That just seems so extremely difficult. I'm not sure if there's a worse jolt back to reality than after being out in nature and not seeing a single person to now being stuck in traffic. Anyways, that's all for this one. Y'all take care.